It's not me.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks between the Baltimore Ravens and the Denver Broncos. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll set up a throw. They'll roll him out right. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Yes. See, that's what we got. We gotta come out and start running and passing and making sure we have an equal. Gotta do that.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive.
Ready.
In the first quarter.
Too many things in this first quarter, first drive, first interception throw.
And that last one, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Ready.
And the line to gain here is 37 on 3rd down.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets them 9 yards in a first.
Ready.
Now Gordon on 1st down. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard.
You gotta keep running the ball.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you gotta find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score. You give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Buying time to his left. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books. But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Here's Jackson to throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take it.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
So the next time we leave one of those coaches' meetings and we're walking out in the hall and you're like, how come we spend so much time talking about special teams?
Here you go. This is why.
This is why, right? And look, I'm right there with you. We hear it every time we meet with coaches, but it is a big part of it. Look how early in the game this occurs. They block a kick, and not only does does it set a tone? It sends a message for the rest of the game.
Yeah, so much for our first points of the game. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you. It seems to be working pretty well.
Well, he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game, but when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
Fighting out to defender. And he brought down just outside the 30. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have trouble leading as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 3rd down, they drop the throw. Sanford's running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Setting out to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And that return here, he gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try to get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for everyone possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and the divisional round. He's going to look deep from that's caught at the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Ready. Ready.
Place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike right now.
Looking for steps here, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Trying to get it that time to Stills. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case? I no doubt about it when you actually put it.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off near the 34. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to go for a big play now. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything. You're flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back.
Oh, God, bro.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
God.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fouled. Quarterback was hit.
Now Jackson on second down. Dancing with his left. Give him 9 on the play, and it's going to be third down and forever.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Jackson there. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And this stadium is a buzz after that one, understandably so. I cannot believe he hit that thing.
And you can't help but think back to Tom Dempsey. And his record stood for, 43 years until Mel Prater broke it. And now here's a new record. And I'm with you. I cannot believe that ball went through the post.
About the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these short gains turn into bigger runs later.
A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Steps away to his left. They're caught down, and the Ravens have got it. A minute 52 left to play in this second quarter. Back to Denver right after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I've heard Coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in the game.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
Let's talk about football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge differences we know between second and 4 and second and 8 and 9.
On second down, Jackson going deep here for Stills. This is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Kenny Stills hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens are in for 6. And he'll bang that one through. Here's Tucker now to kick this one away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, they'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out on the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so they want to be very frustrated. Down on the scoreboard, we can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Can they get that bad taste out their mouth here? He'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They got 29 yards that time.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they've given out some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. They start 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down. The Broncos in their hurry up, trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. And they'll go on the ground. He will push his way down to about the 14. Tackle made by Tyus Bowser. And now Pryor with his 3rd and 1. We're going to get a timeout here. As they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And they'll go for an attack here. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Hello? Hello? Yeah.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here.
He did, ain't you on his phone?
And McManus able to put it through, and that'll bring him back within 4.
Alright, I'll call you, okay?
Still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into the
Huh?
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Alright, tell him I said share.
It's the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Alright.
Now the Baltimore offense
Yes.
back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field, the clock
Okay, they gotta charge it because it just they just got it. Then she gotta let you charge it.
he's taken down. So we
Alright, Maria, let him charge it, Maria.
jump over halftime.
Alright.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And wow, the fair catch was signaled for and taken inside the 5-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into the playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Play action. It's Jackson. It's caught. Stills right side. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. And it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They go play action here on 1st down. Being chased out left. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Able to find a lot of empty space there. Picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the game. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good for 56 yards out. So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting. He's able to convert for 3.
So now look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play.
He's getting man complete. For Broncos score. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. McManus's point after is good, and that will tie things up at 13. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time for the Ravens. 45 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. A false start backs him up 5, first and 15. To throw is Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Kenny Stills with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Now Tucker to add the PAT. Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drives, exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And for the moment, this will be a first down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
I know it's all smiles on the offensive side of the ball right now, but you and I both know the entire mindset was just pick up the first down. What do you call that? One of those gravy plays?
Gravy, absolutely. They got more than they bargained for.
Love the way it turned out for them. Couldn't imagine going into the play that they thought this would be the end result.
Yeah, the defense got to be shaking their head, though. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. Here's Marquette King now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He'll buy some time right. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Play action. Now Jackson. On the left side, this is Stills. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. They'll run it now out of the gun. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Adam Gotsis, the big Aussie, in on the tackle.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
All right, now look at 56.
On 3rd down, Jackson keeps himself upright. Oh, he's going backwards. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Well, that wasn't a completion, but it wasn't a sack either. So the good takeaway, able to extend the life of the play. Normally, you would think he'd just take off and run downfield, but he was trying to find an open receiver, unable to do so.
So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Broncos on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. He'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Chris Wormley in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hayden Hurst, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. So the first play of the drive, they strike through the air and score.
A lot of coaches like change of possession as a time to go ahead and strike. And that's what we saw there. Ball turned over, first play, right to the end zone.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyus Bowser. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Ohio! Ohio!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Here's Marquette King now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. Only 3 punts in NFL history have gone for 90 yards or more. You just witnessed one. It's number 4. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. This is Gordon as they go to him again. It's a 1st down and more for Gordon. As they finally wrangle him in at the 48. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Ravens, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.